How you doing? Tales from the tank. Here we go. Let me just say, if you can hear the wind chimes, there is a little bit of a breeze out here with us. Let's get on in, kids. 23 seconds, first leg in. Before I forget, the air temperature is 30 degrees. I did take a temperature. I did take a picture of the temperature, showing that the tank water is 35 degrees. Hold on a second. Kids, hold on 1 second. So I can breathe my own air. But my air has been taken from me, you guys. Look at the shadow, kids. Doesn't that look nefarious? That's why I showed you that the goods are where they're supposed to be. Oh, thank God, you guys. Let me just say this much. This is consecutive cold dip 105. I miscounted along the way, you guys. I had to get in a little deeper. It wasn't in deep enough by my standards. Everyone doesn't look like they're so where they're. It's fine. It's fine. I tell myself when you're watching. We are now officially 10 dips away from hopefully making it at the very least to 115 consecutive cold dips. Hear my chimes? A breeze has been detected. Oh my gosh. I've literally waited till the last minute to get out here, guys. It is 11:45-ish at this point, and I don't know what my problem was. I was having a good day. Ish, considering. Yeah, today's been a good day. Don't let me get you wrong. It's definitely not, it has not been without its hardships, for sure. But rather than speak on the things that have affected me in that way, I'd like to bring to your attention the things that are making me happy. I have, in case you do not know, twin boys who are 9 years old. They're in the 4th grade, and today we had our conferences, and I literally feel like both of those teachers tried to make me cry in my own tears. They told me that my boys are obviously amazing, which I already knew, and nobody can tell me different. But coming from the teachers and what they know and they experience with all the different kids that they meet and deal with, obviously, I take it as a huge compliment when the teachers tell me that I am a great mom and an excellent parent, and I've done a great job raising my kids and just making sure everybody's where they're supposed to be. And as I'm leaving the school after having the conference with both of the teachers, because my kids are in separate classes, I want them to be able to shine bright individually. As I'm leaving, the librarian also stops me to tell me what a great mom I am and how amazing my kids are. And I just feel like today, in that regard, my day is winning. I was literally just saying on my live yesterday how much it means to me and how important it is to me to be a good mom. It's of the utmost importance to me. I want my kids to have the best version of me that ice baths will afford. I'm so happy, you guys. I'm just so relieved. I was really wanting to give up on myself today. Was. Don't you ever just have those days where you just want to give up, be done with everything? I did. Today was that day. I wanted to be done, son. Skinny dipping is one of my favorite things to do. Just make sure. Let's both peek together. Skinny dipping is definitely one of my favorite things to do. Yes, it is. It's so adventurous. And I feel like you're born naked, obviously. So what's wrong with being naked? Nothing, in my opinion. Perhaps being naked in the cold ass water Not my favorite thing to do. One of the things I absolutely look forward to is taking my wet, cold swimsuit off when we are done with this activity. Oh, I put my hands in. I regret it. Thank you for every single one of you who comments on my vids and whatnot. Appreciate that, because some of the things you guys be saying, it really is too legit to quit, and means a lot to me and brightens up my day. These are situations that, of course, you can imagine putting off to the very last minute because it's so unpleasant, rather uncomfortable. I wanted to quit so much so today. Oh dear. Oopsies. I didn't realize that my swimsuit decided to come off. And I can't feel my shoulder or my arm, so of course I did not feel when that was sliding off of me. What the hell was that? Listen, I was out here earlier, sorry. And like I said, it's dark out, obviously, and it's almost midnight. My neighbors are probably sleeping or going poop, I'm not sure. That's their bathroom, I think. I don't know. That was a cat, I think, that just jumped over the fence. When I was out here earlier, I saw a little kitty, like a little kitten. So hopefully they can survive winter. I'm not feeding them this year. No, I'm not. I've been a very good girl and have not fed the feral kitties, I'll have you know. For those of you who know, you know what I'm talking about. If you are a creature outside in the winter, I have a heated water bowl for you, and I might sprinkle out some kibbles for you. That was the old me. Out with the old, in with the new. I don't do that shit no more. Kitties, you have to fend for yourselves out here in the backyard. Feral friends, I do not feed you. Sad but true. I had to give up on it because they keep shitting all over my backyard. And I ain't into that. No, I'm not. Everybody's still where they're supposed to be, it looks like, so that's good. Yay! Winning in life today, kids. That's how I see this shit right here. Of course, I put off one of the hardest things in my day to do, which is this. There's no prize other than my mental well-being at the end of this, which is clearly very much appreciated for a multitude of reasons. Yeah. You know, a lot of people are fine with taking pharmaceuticals and whatnot, and I think that's, if you're into it, then, you know, by all means do you, boo. But this is my pharmaceutical right here. This tunes me up, makes me a better version of myself, because my appreciation for my life is tenfold. I survived putting myself through this, and I feel some type of way. Obviously, I'm freezing and cold, and I can't wait to get out. I don't plan on staying in too long. That was part of the negotiation process that I had with myself, that if I just even did anything, I would be so pleased with myself, because today I'm just like, I'm over it. I'm ready to give up. I don't care about nothing. Sometimes I have those days, and it's hard for me to just do what it is I set out to do. And part of this whole process for me is the accountability behind doing these videos. The accountability. Such a strong word, accountability. I wish I didn't care. I wish I was one of those people who didn't give a shit about accountability or perseverance or words that have such interesting meaning. I wish I didn't give a shit right now. That's how I feel. Shout out to Jody. I hired her I asked her, is what I mean, to moderate our lives when we go live. And then I asked her, she did moderate a live for me, and she did a kick-ass job. Shout out to you, Jody. And then I completely forgot to ask her to come back. Sorry, Jody, sorry. I be forgetting shit a lot. A girl like me is easily distracted, I'll have you know. And there's not really a shortage of good people or good times a girl like me can have. So I be forgetting shit. And especially when I'm this cold, I also be forgetting shit. Let me just tell you, the last thing from my mind when I get out of these situations is the shit I need to do. It's not the case. I'm just like so proud of myself after I get done doing this that I don't really be thinking about lots of things. Oh my God, that's hilarious. You know what? I just see that somebody who used to follow me on my Instagram that I don't even go on to anymore, or haven't been on Instagram since July. And it's the last time I was on Facebook also. I haven't been on Facebook or Instagram since July, or TikTok. I've never really participated in Twitter. I think I should just keep my own thoughts to myself most of the time for my best interest. Anywho, I just see somebody who used to follow me on my Instagram clearly doesn't follow me anymore. Oh, boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. If you want me to cry my own tears that you don't follow me anymore, friend, it's not going to happen. I'm not the one. I don't be crying over spilt milk. Us Leos, we don't do that shit. Let me just remind you all, I am a very fired up Leo woman, very fired up Leo mama. And we do not hate on people, but people be hating on us. That is photo. But whatever. Hope it works out for you, boo. I'm not bitter. No, I'm not. But I am gonna give a good chuckle towards it. I'll have you know. Yeah, whatever. I can't please them all, kids. It's a long story of the short there. Can't please them all. And I have no intentions or interests. Nope. 11-11. It's the second time I'm seeing that shit today. I know we've already gone over this. I'm a number nerd. It's not like it matters or anything because time is a man-made construct, but I just find it so interesting. Yes, I do. I was going to bring things out here to distract myself with. I even was going to put on these little Mickey Mouse, this thing I got when I went to Disneyland, because I'm like, I bought this thing at Disneyland, and it's just sitting in my room, not doing nothing. And I was going to put it on for the vid, and then I didn't. I forgot. Well, whatever. At least I got it. At least I got out here and got after it. Like I said, I really just wanted to give up. And what's so interesting, though, that I noticed, let me just sprinkle in this little fun fact for you. This is how sick and twisted I've become. Send prayers. Also, hit like and subscribe. I digress. I came out here with no robe, no coat, none of my anything. I just walked right out of my house because clearly I am less than 10 feet from my back door to my cold plunge tank that we're in right now. Regardless, I still come out with my robe on, a jacket of some sort. And today I just walked out, tonight, I just walked out here with my swimsuit on. And it's 30 degrees and I was unbothered with a mild breeze because you heard my wind chimes going. But it's not that breezy now because you don't hear them going anymore. I'm McLovin' this right now. This is what conditioning in the cold has done for me. That being out in 30 degrees and with barely any clothes on, I'm unbothered. Wow. Look at what a savage I've become in your presence. It just got hot in here. No joke. I'm a ferocious beast. I love that about myself. Hope you do too. And if not, well, I don't blame you. I wouldn't either. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. Nope. And I can live with it. Look at that. Oh, yeah, spicy. I'm one spicy mama for you. Yes, I am. So let's just do 15 minutes. I know I can go the distance and do longer. As I reasoned earlier with myself, negotiated. I don't have to stay in that long. I just need to get out here and do it. Shout out to all my friends who be sending me positive messages. They must have felt what I'm going through. If you made it this far, I saved the juicy tidbits to the end. Thank you for those of you who acknowledged in one of my other videos why I was upset. My Aunt Faye did pass away. May she rest in peace. I gotta put my phone down because I'm trying not to get emotional. Today when I took my kids to McDonald's after their conference. I saw this lady who literally looked like my aunt. She wore her hair the exact same way as my aunt. I literally started crying at McDonald's, very nonchalantly, my tears. Nobody noticed, of course, because I'm just so stealth like that. Stoic, whatever you prefer. So I'm, really even more grateful for cold dipping right now because it's helping me feel centered in my grief. And for that, I'm very grateful. So anyways, not to get all serial on you and whatnot, but I have feelings and I'm a real life person. Just in case you forgot. Because I know it doesn't seem like it, because I come out here and I do this and it's like, is she for real? Yeah, I'm for real. I'm for real a trip. So we made it, kids, to 105, and hopefully, by the grace of God or whoever, I'll make it to 115 and beyond. I don't know how far I want to take it. I do. Of course I do. I'm starting to shiver and shake. Oh, I said, look, it's 15 minutes, and I'm like, not ended the video yet, so yeah. Grief is an interesting thing, isn't it? But I don't want to stay stuck in it. And I don't want to remember my aunt like that. And I can't stay the same with cold dipping. So no matter who or what I'm grieving in my life, cold dipping helps me work through that. Long story short. Not only does cold dipping help with my pain management, my anger management, because, you know, I'm getting fired up and ready to throw down. I'm very fired up Leo mama, as I said. But circling my wagon back to the fact that it's helping me with my grief. I definitely feel so much gratitude and love in my heart, because how could I not? How could I not? Anyways, kids, we came out here and we did longer than I expected yet again, because for some reason I really McLove this, as you can see, because if I didn't, why would I put myself through this yet again and again? Because there's no prize. No, there's not, other than, you know, not ending up in prison. That's sort of a prize. I consider that a prize. Well, I just mean because I don't want to have to beat anybody's ass or anything. I manage my own self. Police yourself, kids. It's the least you could do, especially with the way the world's acting. Like what in the hell, people? Let people do their jobs. Just, you know, let them do their jobs. Unless you insist otherwise, I guess do you, boo. That's what you want in your day. I just be watching shit on YouTube and whatnot. I'm just thinking, what in the world? To each their own, as I always like to say, though, kids. But before you wreck your Ralph for your life and your day, I say, hey, wait, why not take a cold shower? Throw that in the mix before you throw your life away. You could really be surprised how it alter your life and your day just taking a cold shower, friend. Highly recommend it. What do I know? What do I know? Look at me. Not in prison. It's working, kids. If it can work for me, it can work for you. Anyways, we did longer than I thought, per usual. By the time I get out, it'll be like 20 minutes, because I'm going to do my little couple pictures and my little 1-minute video. I forgot to do it yesterday, because if you guys didn't get a chance to check out my live, no worries. But I was in the river for like, I think, almost 30 minutes with triple dunks. By the time I got out, I was having a really hard time catching my breath because I was so cold. So anyways, that's the fun part about the lives, is I tend to do the most if I can. And so this time won't be doing the most, but check out my lives where I might. And we'll be back for more of these good times. I tell myself and you watching. All right, kids, to the next adventure. We love you lots. We love you long time. Bye.